Welcome to Joey Drew Studios, a place where imagination runs wild and horror lurks in the shadows. In this video, we're unraveling the twisted, ink-soaked tale of Bendy and the Ink Machine, Bendy and the Dark Revival, and the greater universe surrounding the franchise. This is a story of ambition, corruption, and a nightmare that refuses to end. So grab your flashlight, because things are about to get dark. Our story begins with Harry Stein, a former animator who receives a cryptic invitation from his old boss, Joey Drew. The letter asks Henry to return to the studio he left behind years ago. But the moment he steps inside, something feels off. The once thriving animation studio is now abandoned, covered in ink, and home to something far more sinister. To understand what went wrong, we have to go back to Joey Drew himself. He was a visionary, a man obsessed with bringing his creations to life, but his ambition drove him to darkness. With the help of his business partner, Wally Franks, and lead musician, Sammy Lawrence, Joey developed a mysterious ink machine, a device meant to revolutionize animation. Instead, it unleashed horrors beyond imagination. The ink machine did far more than create. It gave life to ink. Joey's experiments turned cartoon characters into real beings, but at a terrible cost. Some became mindless husks, while others, like Bendy, turned into monstrous abominations. The cycle of creation and suffering continued, trapping those within the studio in an endless nightmare. Many of the studio's employees fell victim to the ink machine. Sammy Lawrence, driven mad by the ink, became a devoted follower of Bendy, believing the ink demon to be his savior. Susie Campbell, the original voice of Alice Angel, was betrayed by Joey and transformed into a twisted version of her character. And then there's the Butcher Gang. Once simple cartoon enemies, now grotesque creatures roaming the halls. Years after Henry's journey, a new story unfolds. In Bendy and the Dark Revival, we step into the shoes of Audrey, an animator pulled into the ink-soaked nightmare. Unlike Henry, Audrey is different. She's connected to the ink in ways she doesn't fully understand. As she navigates the nightmarish halls of Joey Drew Studios, she encounters a new cast of survivors. Horrifying ink creatures, and an even more terrifying version of Bendy. But what sets Dark Revival apart is the deeper dive into the nature of the ink, revealing that Joey Drew's ambitions went beyond his own time. Henry's journey reveals that he is trapped in a cycle, one that repeated over and over. Joey Drew's final words hint at a deeper truth. It's never the end. But Dark Revival introduces an even bigger twist. Audrey herself was created through the ink, the result of a new generation of experimentation. The question remains, who's truly in control? Is Joey Drew's influence still at work? Or is something even more sinister pulling the strings? The Bendy franchise is a story about ambition, obsession, and the cost of bringing dreams to life. With each game, new questions emerge, and yet one thing remains the same. There are still secrets hidden in the ink. So what do you think? Is Henry just another ink creation? Is Joey Drew truly gone? And what does Audrey's existence mean for the future of this world? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And until next time, beware the ink.